Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. The 1992 horror film Candyman spawned a terrifying new monster for scary movie fans. The legend of Candyman is back with a vital reality check. It's in theaters August 27th, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. The housing projects of Chicago, known as Cabrini Green, were the haunting ground for Candyman in that original film. In the years since then, the towers of Cabrini Green have been torn down and gentrified into a white, preppy millennial neighborhood. The urban legend of Candyman has since been long forgotten by many. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II stars as Anthony, an up-and-coming artist struggling to find inspiration for his next piece, until he hears about the legend of Candyman. He starts studying the files of Cabrini Green and talks to a victim of Candyman who managed to get away when he was a kid. Anthony creates a piece for an art exhibit that invites people to say Candyman's name 5 times into a mirror. What transpires is the truth behind Candyman's real identity and a horrific reflection of society. The film also stars Colman, Domingo, Teyonah, Parris, and Nathan Stewart Jarrett. This stunning new film comes from the mind of director Nia DaCosta, who co-wrote the screenplay with Jordan Peele and Wynn Rosenfeld. The film's themes very much fall in line with what Jordan Peele has been doing with his films Get Out and Us. Now, don't for 1 second think that this is just going to be another standard horror film sequel reboot that's cashing in on nostalgia. DaCosta and her screenwriting team take that urban myth presented in Candyman and turns it into a realistic confrontation on societal racism that sits within our real world. From the gentrification of a once black neighborhood to the realities of police brutality to black people, Candyman presents the real horrors of today that DaCosta wants her audience to think about. The whole concept that they've mapped out seamlessly fits with today's headlines, as the notion to say his name falls right in line with the reminder to say their names, George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. Colman Domingo has a pointed line to Yahya Abdul-Mateen II when he says, "They love what we make, but not us." Candyman is not only psychologically scary in its themes, but Nia DaCosta has crafted some brutal kills at the hands of Candyman. There's a restraint in how they're depicted and executed, yet they still leave a lasting impression. The beating heart of Candyman belongs to Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. He won an Emmy for his work in HBO's Watchmen and continued to show his strengths in the Trial of the Chicago 7. He gives a really stirring performance as Anthony, with this slow unraveling into madness with his art and his newfound obsession over the realities of Candyman. Now, you don't need to brush up on the original film or its sequels to really appreciate this new one. There are plenty of references to that first film in this script. It's a short, contained story that packs a punch. It's unnerving in its truths about racial justice and the healing process. All backed by this really ominous score by Robert Ike Aubrey Lowe. Nia DaCosta has a really strong film on her hands that showcases her strengths not only as a filmmaker but as a storyteller. I'm giving Candyman 4.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I got to talk to Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, so you'll definitely want to check out that conversation. I just loved talking to him. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Paul's Movie Trip, and then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Candyman. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.